Hello, my name is Melissa Power and welcome to my channel. We've got a 45-minute ride ahead of us today. Let's get going. Hands wide on the bars, shoulders back, chin up. First things first, we're going to find the RPM, the revolutions per minute. 85 is the number we are looking for right now. If you're new here, RPM just means how many times your legs are going round on the bike every 60 seconds. You might also hear me call that cadence. Talking of cadence, I'm coming to you from my studio in North London. If you're ever in town, come down, say hi, I would love to meet you. So the second thing we want to talk about is intensity. That's how hard we are working at any point during the class today. Now right now you can see on your screen it's a 6 out of 10 effort. So what I want you to do is increase your resistance until you are feeling 6 out of 10. For some of you that'll mean a lot of resistance, for some of you it might mean a little bit of resistance. I'm not talking about specific gears or levels, as we will all be on completely different bikes. So all you want to do is feel a moderate intensity. You can talk, you can sing, you can say, "Congratulations Melissa for getting over 500 subs on your channel. We are absolutely delighted about this, given we've only been going just under 2 months, so thank you so much for your support. Really, really appreciate it." At this intensity, we could do this for the whole class. And we will be returning to 6 out of 10 throughout the class in our active recovery tracks, in our rhythm tracks. In our power tracks, which is every other song, we will be working harder. I want to show you a little bit what that feels like now. So, if you can see a screen, you can see something called watt output. That's your measure of power. The higher that number, the harder we're working. I want you to add on resistance until that watt output goes up slightly and you feel a 7 out of 10. If you don't have a screen, doesn't matter at all. You're just doing it by feel. So adding on resistance until you feel 7 out of 10. Keeping those hands wide, chin up. Very easy to hunch over. We don't even notice it. So I will say chin up the whole time, pulling you back up, holding it here for me. We've got 10 more seconds before we get into the body of the class, and we have got a great class for you today. Take that resistance back down. We're looking for a 6 out of 10. Deep breath in, and we're going to take it out the saddle into our first rhythm track. When you're ready, hands high on the bars for me. Intensity is slightly higher here at a 6.5. I want you to put your resistance up until you're at a 6 out of 10. The half will come from the movement. Give me a leading leg. That means the leg that naturally falls on the beat. Could be your left, could be your right. There are no other options there. One. Really, really emphasize that leg. We're going to be warming up the hamstrings. We have done this a lot before. We move the hips back. Really nice way of waking up the back of the legs. And right. Try it with me. Chin up, eyes up, hips back, and right. Like you're shutting a drawer with your bum. 4, 3, 2, 1, and right. Try not to go low. Just straight back. And right. Back. I'm not saying forward. Not going over your knees. Right. Take it back, elbows in. Right. 6.5, no more than that on the effort. Back and right. Back and hold. Get that leading leg. So, you should be feeling a little bit more out of breath, a little bit warmer. We have one more set to go. For now, show me the leading leg after this. We are into our first power track. I know how excited you are. Melissa, we can't wait. I know. One more set. Take it back for 8. Hold it. Elbows in, chin up. And right. Breathing through the nose. Back. And right. I want you to think about your core. Don't just think about your core. I want you to keep it, hold it here, really tight. Pull your belly button to the back of your spine. You want to almost go a little bit hollow like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and right. Elbows coming in, not out. Breathe on every rep. Really feel the back of the legs engage when you go back. 8 more. Lovely, chin up. Shoulders back. Relax your jaw. 3 more. 2, 1, and take a seat. So our first power track coming up in 5 seconds. First section of this class, we have got intervals. They're going to get gradually longer every power track, and we're going to finish with a climb that will take you into your recovery. 30 seconds are our first intervals today. 80 is your cadence. 6.5 out of 10 effort. Third song in, body's feeling warmer, so we can push it slightly. But as you know, we never push too hard too early. We want to warm up the body properly, so we are going to an 8 out of 10. 80, slightly lower cadence than we normally do power in the saddle at. So you probably want to go slightly higher on that resistance to get that same intensity. 4, 3, take it up. 8 out of 10. Temptation to want to increase the RPM here. It feels much lower 80 than you think. 8 out of 10 means you can still breathe through your nose. You can still talk, but you'd be breathless. You should be able to do it for longer than I'm asking you for if you're at 8 out of 10 effort. Take it back down. In 4, 3, 2, and back down to your 6.5 out of 10. So right now, you should feel like, yeah, that was good. I could have done it for longer. That's perfect. That's what we want. If you got to the end of that and you were like, oh, that's the hardest thing I've ever done, you put too much on. Manageable intervals that challenge us. That's what we're starting with today. And we only have 1 more to go. I thought I used the wrong finger then. 1. All right, so exactly the same as before. I know you can do more. Save it. Hands light, elbows in. Your bars should be in a position where you have a slight bend in the elbow and you can cut the hands around the side. If you're having to reach for them, they're a little bit far away, so you might want to bring them closer. All right, you ready? Back to 8 out of 10 in 4, 3, 2, and take it away. I'm very conscious of my fingers suddenly. Up. Control it. Resistance up, same cadence. Shortest intervals here to start us off in this first section. Really nice way to ease into today's class. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Back into rhythm. This time, slightly higher cadence. And it's the RPM that's going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting with the 6.5 out of 10 intensity. 78 is where I want you, so it will be a slightly lower resistance to find that intensity. This is a tough cadence out the saddle. Feels a little bit like a jog. Leading leg comes in first. You'll move. You're going to come up, and then you're going to come back to your ride position. All right, team. Getting ready for a nice, easy 8 count. I want you to be really strict about this beat. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Body weight back, and ride. Active recovery. We are not looking for a high watt output. We're looking to keep the body moving, rest the legs, and get our breath back. Up. And ride. And hold it here. So again, you should feel breathless, but you should be able to hum along, la along, count up to 8, count back from 8. Okay, 1 more round. Short tracks in this first section. We're moving through them very quickly today, no time to think, which is how I like it. Just moving, just focusing on these intervals, on getting our breath in this rhythm to prepare for slightly longer intervals after this song. Give me an 8 count. Take it up, body weight back, ride, no lower than your ride position, up, 5, 6, 7, and rise. Should we do a 4? 3, 2, 1, give me 4. Right. Show me the difference with the moves. Up, and right. Body weight back. We got 20 seconds. Still breathing through the nose. Preparing. Up, ride, up, ride. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a seat. Sip of water. We are moving up in the world of intervals. Cheers. Okay, 40 seconds is where we're at now, and we're going to do it standing up. 70 the cadence. 6, your starting intensity. We're going to be going to 9. We're warm. We're ready for a little bit more. Now at 70 RPM, you can give it a hefty amount of resistance here. Let's think about it. Shortish interval of 40 seconds, a nice manageable cadence at 70. So, to get to that 9 out of 10, we will need a good amount of resistance. This is our hardest intensity. Ready? Take it away. Now I want you to keep an eye on the cadence. If you've over-egged it on the resistance, you might notice that RPM drop. RPM should not be affected by that resistance. So if you can't keep to the beat, take a little bit off. Hips back, flat foot, slightly pointed toe. Breathe through the mouth. There is no way that you can talk here. We are in our anaerobic zone. That means muscles starting to work without oxygen. It's feeling hard. So nearly there. 8, 4, 3, 2, and down to your 6 out of 10. No lower. 6 out of 10, the beginning of that aerobic zone. That means we are recovering at an intensity where it is still going to feel tough. And I talk about this every class, that this is where you make the most progress. Not what we just did then in that interval, but when we're recovering and we're still trying to take it out the saddle, we're still on the beat, we're still pushing through. That's how you build that base fitness, that lung capacity. Okay, one more interval. 40 seconds again, 9 out of 10. We go. 3, 2, 1, up. Take that resistance back to where it was before. Use the body weight. Back into rhythm after this. You know you've got recovery coming. You know you can trust the programming that after a big interval, you will always be given recovery, so you can push it. 23 seconds, chin up. Don't hunch over. Hips back. Center of the foot hits the floor first. And you can feel, as that happens, the calf engage, the back of the lower leg. 5 seconds. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take your seats. Fantastic work. Here we go. Take a little breather. I'm not pushing you straight into this. Probably wouldn't be able to do it after that 9 out of 10. We get 20 seconds. Draw the shoulders back. don't know if anyone heard that. All right. Now, we're going to go into jumps. These will get your heart rate slightly higher than the other choreography tracks have. 93 is your RPM. So you're going to have your lowest resistance yet. We need to feel supported by the resistance, but we need to be able to move the legs nice and easy. 93 the cadence. We've got a leading leg. We're going to stand up and we're going to sit down. It's that simple. It looks like this. Up and sit. Now when we stand, what will help you stay on the beat is a little bounce. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 drop. What I want you to do now, take the hands, side of the bars. You didn't have to do the jazz hands, but I feel like we should all do jazz hands for a little bit now, especially if you were in the gym. Just start giving it some jazz hands. Makes everyone's day better. 4 up and down. Push yourself back, core tight. Up, drop, up, lovely. Breathe out, breathe in. Little bounce on the leading leg. Up, drop, up, drop, stop. Right. So, if you stand up and you can't hold the beat, very, very normal. You can just stay in the saddle. Or do it, you might only do 2 jumps and then lose the beat. But next week you'll do 3, week after you'll do 4. They're tough. 1 more set. This is really about getting our breath back. I'm not pushing you on these sets here. Nice and easy. Get ready. Chin up, breathe in. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Up, drop, up and down. Very short last set. 15 seconds, up, drop, up, down. 8 left. Push the bars away. 4 more. 4 and 3, 2, take a seat, take a sip of water. Now, we have got our highest resistance in the class in this next song. I know. 66, the cadence. Right now, I want you at a very easy 5 out of 10 effort. So your first interval is 50 seconds long, and we are hitting 10 out of 10. This won't be your highest resistance. The second interval will be. That will be 30. Now this first one, you're going to try and start it at 9.5 out of 10. The duration will push you to that 50. Ready? Take it away. 50 seconds, 10 out of 10 effort. Slam that body weight down. This is a very high gear, very high resistance, very low RPM. That means to get that intensity, we need to drive those gears up. If you're not at 10 out of 10 now, add on a gear. You might have underestimated yourself. We are nearly there, hold it. You've got 7 more. Watch that cadence, make sure you're not below 66, very, very low cadence as it is. Slam down, 4 more. 2, and drop. Take a seat if you want to. Completely different to our power track before. The focus on this song is the interval. The last song, the focus was on the recovery, staying aerobic. Right now, I don't mind what you do. You can sit down. You can pour yourself a drink, have a little snack. Whatever is gonna make you be able to give me something really special now. 30 seconds. Highest resistance in the class. Hoping you can go 1 gear or a couple of levels. Whatever it is, higher than that first interval. You've had enough recovery. You've had a banana. So, Stand back up, we're going in 5 seconds. Don't underestimate yourself, my friends. Take it away. Get really aggressive. You can shout, you can scream if you're able to, but I want you to stay on this beat and push everything through the pedals. One goes down, one comes up. Trying to get the knees into the nose. You're coming into your last 5 seconds. Hold it, hold it, hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Fantastic work. Let the legs spin it out a little bit. Get a sip of water. We are 2 tracks away from a little recovery. So, take it out the saddle. Back up, 77. The cadence, shaking out the legs. 2 minutes here to do some press-ups. We're keeping it very simple. We are only dropping for 4 counts. That's it. 6.5 your intensity. Just like before, a lot of that intensity will come from the high cadence. Bam, bam. Leading leg engage. Get ready. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop and up. Down. I love it when someone else counts me in, especially in Spanish. And drop. And up. Not too low. Eyes forward. Try and hold eye contact with someone. Drop and up. Drop and up. And hold. When I teach this at cadence, there's one bike on the back row that's in direct eye line of the instructor bike, and when we do press-ups and I talk about eye contact, I always end up locking eyes with whoever's on bike 13, and it's the most uncomfortable situation for everyone. But I hold it. I'm not, who's gonna break first? All right, one more round. 1, 1, 1, 1. Give me 4 counts. Drop and up. Drop and up. Drop. We got 25 seconds. Wait for it. Drop and up. Down. What language are you watching this in actually? YouTube tells me that I've been dubbed. So if you're watching this in a different language, let me know. Down and up. Down and up. One more. Down. Take a seat. We are into a climb. Again, short tracks. Today's class is all about short songs, short intensities, very different feel to last week's class where we had some longer, much longer climbs. Very different way of training, just as effective in a different way. 81 the RPM, 7 out of 10 the intensity. Here we go. Let me tell you exactly what's happening. 2 minutes 15 on the clock from here. We're gonna go 8, 9, 10 into a recovery track. Pull your RPM back a little bit if you've pushed over that 80. Just like our first interval track today. Slightly lower cadence in the saddle, helping us to find a slightly higher resistance. 4, 3, 2, looking for that 8 out of 10. Threshold zone, starting to feel the lactic acid building up. Breathing through the nose, getting that really, really controlled upper body. 1 minute 30 on the clock. We're holding it for another 30 seconds at 8 out of 10. We're only hitting those higher intensities for your last minute, which means you can really, really push them. When I ask for 10 out of 10, you can really give me that 10 out of 10. 15 seconds, sit back on the saddle. What we're trying to avoid is any leading leg. So none of this. It's here, like a controlled and graceful swan. In 3, 2, looking for that 9 out of 10, please. resistance up. Same RPM, not finding the intensity through the cadence. What I'm actually doing here is increasing your speed. Although your RPM doesn't change, if you have got a little bit of your monitor that tells you your kilometers per hour, miles per hour, you'll be able to see that speed increasing. Take it up, this is 10 out of 10, 30 seconds. Breathing through the mouth, you're really slamming those feet down. Keep the feet flat, sit back on the saddle. 21 seconds to go. 18 now. Hands are still wide. Make sure you are not leaning on your bars. If you're leaning, take the elbows off the bars, chin up. Use the core, there's no wind. We want to be nice and static and control. 3, 2, 1, and time. Drop that resistance down. Take a sip of whatever you're drinking. So, we have 85 on the cadence here. I'm easy peasy though. If you want to drop it a little bit lower, that's fine. Just an easy going guy. You've got a minute and 25 seconds to really get your breath back. You must spend this time fully recovering because we are going into a very tough way to train. I can't shoot with a pill. Seated cadence increases after this. Thank you so much for watching. If you're able to drop us a like, would really, really help the YouTube algorithm put this class in front of lots more people, which helps us as a small channel. So if you're watching, drop us a like or a comment. You've got 50 seconds. Roll the shoulders back, keep the core nice and tight. Sips of water. This has been a very, very fast-paced class. Must not clap, sorry sound. I love clapping and I'm really having to rein my claps in. But sound department, Chris in the cupboard, is not a fan of when I clap. Fair enough. So, it's been a fast-paced class. Use this last 15 seconds to get your breath, to prepare for this next song, which is going to build the intensity throughout. This is your toughest way to train in this class today. So let's do it. Hands wide, shoulders back. We do not change the gear. We change the RPM. I want you to give me 82 RPM. That's the beat of the song. And at this RPM, I want you to get your resistance to a hard 7. We're going to accelerate to 100 RPM. You shouldn't be able to get above 100 if you've got that resistance right. Let's give it a try. Accelerate, like you're overtaking someone. If you're easily getting above 100, please add on resistance. It's another short song, 2 minutes 20 from here to the end. So this is a really good opportunity with a shorter acceleration track for you to push the resistance slightly higher than you might have done before. 2, 1, leave the gear, drop the cadence, 82. Like you're overtaking someone uphill. It's not the accelerations that are hard, it's returning to this RPM of 82. 4, 3, 2, pick up the pace. No more than 100. You will know now by class 10 that nothing good happens over 100 RPM. We are finding our speed and our power through that combination of resistance and RPM and protecting our joints. We're training for longevity. Drop down, 82. Indoor cycling is the safest form of exercise. It means that anyone can do it, any age, any ability, pregnant, coming back from injury. If we keep those cadences nice and controlled, and that's what I'm doing in these classes. So no matter what your age or ability, you can do this forever. Not this one class on loop. But hopefully I'll be doing this forever too. All right, no, I'm not getting emotional. I'm not getting emotional. 3, 2, take it away. Control, check on that RPM. If you can't get anywhere near 100, take resistance off. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Little pull back for 10 seconds, then we go for the last acceleration. If you're not feeling 9 out of 10, add on resistance for this last one. In 4, 3, 2, take it away. It's very possible that you are feeling a 10 out of 10. Very possible. Very tough way to train. Not dropping resistance is really mentally challenging as well. Last 8, pull the legs up. Sit back on the saddle, chin up, eyes up, don't hunch over. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done, that's the hardest track done. Keep going though. Hardest track done, right minutes or I'm off. No, stay. Because we have a really nice last section here. We're gonna be pushing for a couple more 10 out of 10s, working the VO2 max zone. And we're gonna end today with a lovely climb. For now, let's get our breath back. A lovely climb. I feel like that's what pensioners who are also hikers say. 73 sounds ideal. 73 the cadence, 6.5 the effort. We're back to press up. This time we'll jump in for 2. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, and up. 1, 2. 1, 2, hips back. Breathing in, out. Leading leg does the work. Up. 1, 2. Not too low. Chin up, eyes up. 1, 2. Keep it moving. Aerobic zone. Finding it through movement. 1, 2, up. Elbows out, but not too far. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and hold it here. So you should be feeling out of breath. Like I said, that aerobic zone, we can find that in lots of different ways. Sometimes that's in the saddle at the beginning of a climb, but right now we can find it by giving the legs a rest and bringing in movement. If you haven't done movement like this before and it's new to you, then welcome. It's such a good way to get that heart rate into its aerobic zone whilst resting the legs. Finding that leading leg for 1 more set. This time we're going for singles. If you want to stay with those doubles or just stay on the beat without the movement. Ready? 4, 3, leading leg, we jump. 1, 1, 1, 1. So it's just an exaggerated pedal. You might find that you switch your leading leg mid-song, mid-interval. That's really common. Don't worry about it. Also, please don't worry if you have the same leading leg all the time that it's going to get bigger than the other one. It won't. I got asked this a lot on the weekend. I was training new instructors. I've been using the same leading leg for 20 years. And it is exactly the same size as my other leg. Take a seat. Here we go. 2 intervals. This is your highest cadence for power today. To maintain over the whole song, 90. 6 out of 10 right now. Your first interval is a 7 out of 10, 40 seconds. Your second interval is a 10 out of 10, 40 seconds as well. So now you know what's coming up. You can really make sure you're adjusting that resistance accordingly. Don't go too high, please, on the first interval. The focus here is that second interval. But we want to get fatigued for the second interval, which is what we're doing with the first. 7 out of 10, up. 90. When we try and do 10 out of 10, when the body is already a little bit tired, another way to really improve that VO2 max zone. That's what we're doing in this song here. Pull the legs up. 90, tough RPM in the saddle. You'll have a lower resistance in order to get to these intensities than you have had previously today. That's absolutely fine. 8 more. What I don't want you to do at the end of this interval is drop the cadence. Our focus is on maintaining this higher RPM in the saddle. So drop the resistance back to 6 out of 10. So that first interval shouldn't have knackered you out too much. You should still be feeling okay. You shouldn't need to drop the RPM. So we only tipped up slightly to that 7. And you've got a really good recovery time to prepare for this second interval. Now this last 40 seconds, really want you to go for it. 90 the cadence. Makes you feel that you're really, really going for it. So I want you to use that to your advantage. I want you to push down into it. Sit back on the saddle. At this point, if you feel like you are too low on the saddle, it's a really good time to hop off and pull that saddle up. We want to get a straight leg at the bottom of that rotation. Get ready. You've still got some time. Wait for it. Ready? In 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance up. 90 on the cadence, no higher than 90. I want you to imagine that you're on a hill and you're overtaking lots of people to get to a finish line first. What outputs? We should be seeing those late 200s, maybe breaking the 3s for your advanced riders. Getting into the 200s, maybe the mid 200s intermediates. Beginners, can you try and get mid 100s for me? Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and pull it back. Cheers. Really, really, really well done for that 10 out of 10 90-second interval. Like I said, very high cadence to maintain for 3.5 minutes in the saddle. Imagine doing that for 5 hours at 95 at an average of 300 watts. Tour de France. 73 the cadence. We're going to tap it back. So your tap backs, your bum hits the saddle for 1 count on the leading leg. Resistance should feel 6 out of 10. 6.5 will come with the movement. Leading leg looks like this. Tap, 2, 3, 4. Let's try. 4, 3, 2. Tap, 2, 3, 4. Tap, elbows in. Tap, tap. Like you're pressing a button. 1. I want you to give the top of the bars a little tiny pull. Tap. Really feeling the glutes and the hamstrings. 1, 1, 1, 1. Hold it here. Get that leading leg back. We're going to try a double. There is an option to stick with a single. I also want to say that this is a tough move. Really, really is. So just try it. No need to do the double. You can stay with the single, or you can just stay on the beat. Bam, bam. Get ready. Bringing back that single. We go. 1, 2. Shoulders back. Don't drip to the side. Like this. It's just straight back. Try a double. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Chin up, right up. Fine. You don't need to go too far back. Like I say, it's just an exaggerated pedal. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And again, and again. Keep it moving. We've got another 10 seconds. 1, 2, 1. Stay with that leading leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. Well done. They really get your heart rate up. All right, my friends. Sip of water. This is it. No, Melissa. Sorry, guys. Been a very fast-paced class. We have packed so much in, and we still have 2 minutes to go. 8, 9, 10 is where we're going. I want you to give me 8 out of 10 now at 70 RPM. Minute 45 seconds from here. You've done brilliantly today. Legs are tired, the lungs are tired, and it's always tough finishing out the saddle, it really is. Those of you that ride outside, you'll know that we only stand up outside, or we absolutely have to. It's much harder. So I do know that, and that's why I programmed it to finish you off. Your final minute today is the 9 and then the 10. We hit that in 15 seconds. Breathe in, out through the nose. Holding it, getting better each week at that lactic acid buildup. 3, 2, 1, giving me 9 out of 10. You might find at this point in the class that the resistance isn't as high as it was at the start. That is completely understandable. We have been riding for 45 minutes nearly. Breathing through the mouth. You've got 42 seconds. I want you to focus now on pushing a little bit harder with that body weight, taking it to our 10 out of 10 effort. In 4, 3, 2, take it away. Up. This is the highest resistance you can hold at this RPM for 20 seconds. If you added on more resistance, you wouldn't be able to hold the beat. Are you at your max resistance for this cadence? If not, a little bit more, 10 seconds. That's all you've got, hold it. This is 5, 4, stay on that cadence, 3, 2, 1, and take a seat. Yes, my friends. Well done. Roll the shoulders back, stay in the saddle, hands on the lower back. Take some deep inhales. Lovely work. Little sip of water. Well, what I'm trying to do is just get your heart rate to come down slowly. Before you hop off the bike and carry on about your day or night. Very excited over here to get to the evening, as it's the Traitors final this week. I don't know if anyone is watching the Traitors. I will have just finished when this class comes out. Oh my goodness, what's going to happen? I think the Traitors now is in all countries. Apparently the American Traitors is next level. In the UK at the moment, we have had celebrity Traitors. Oh, it's been fantastic. Can highly recommend. Keep the legs moving. Roll the shoulders back. Couple more deep breaths in. So like I said, today's class, we packed a lot in. There was barely any recovery because the tracks were much shorter. So we were going from rhythm to power, a lot faster than normal. So really working that threshold zone a lot today. So all that means is you're getting better at dealing with that lactic build-up, at building that lung capacity. 10 classes in. Let me know how you're getting on with it, because it's so nice to hear from you. Let me know what you're enjoying, what you'd like more of. If you're feeling that your fitness is improving or your strength is improving, I'd love to hear. As always, new class every single Monday, 7 a.m. UK time. And if you can, we'll really appreciate if you've got to the end of the class and you've enjoyed it, if you can subscribe. Stretch track coming up. Stretch out those legs so you can walk down the stairs tomorrow. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.